Finally. Boy, does that feel and sound great, huh?
Yeah, we were home screaming.
I'll tell you what,
like, please,
just
no.
one regular season game, too. Last night was a thrill. First Energy Stadium rocked like it has rarely rocked before a big Browns win last night. The first in a very long time, as I mentioned. All right, Danielle, we've all seen the highlights, heard the post-game interviews, had the excitement. We're going to take you in a different direction here with some other memorable moments from last night. All right, the viral video, fans can't stop talking about a possum captured in the stands. A few different clips from different people have emerged at this point, but it shows a fan successfully boxing up the unwelcome guest to the delight of everyone around him. Thoughts on that?
Well, I was surprised that somebody picked up the opossum, excuse me, which is how you pronounce it, because those things are not friendly. And I'm surprised it didn't bite anybody. I didn't love that they picked him up by the tail because the poor thing was frightened to death, but I'm thrilled that all they did was capture him and relocate him to a better
Well,
place.
whatever it's called, I'll tell you this right now. If that would have happened in the old dog pound at Old Municipal Stadium, it would have been a different result.
Somebody
I sat in that dog
cooked him and
pound.
eaten it?
Would something like that. It would have been a little different.
Well, I'm glad he got relocated to a better neighborhood, which is all that matters. All right, I have one for you. Cleveland police, this is funny, and the reaction they tweeted last night to the Browns win. It was social media gold. Here it is. We won! Wait! Oh, God, the free beer thing. Okay, Cleveland, stay calm. Glad to know that they have a sense of humor, and that said, things did stay overall about as peaceful as can be expected.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of reaction on this, and that is a great reaction. How about this? 88,000 likes and 28,000 retweets when I looked earlier this afternoon. So obviously that got the attention of a lot of people.
My first thought was, I can't wait to come into the newsroom and see who called out sick. Because they had, I think, 10 coolers, 200 beers apiece.
Did you find any?
I did not go in search of the beer or the coolers.
Well, it's probably a good thing. And shortly after the game, okay, we're talking about Carlos Hyde here. He scored both of the Browns' touchdowns, putting the team on his back at times. He won in life as well, welcoming a new baby. He tweeted early this morning, 8 pounds, 11 ounces, hashtag Carlos Jr., hashtag blessed. How about that? Carlos Hyde. How about this too, Danielle? Yesterday was his birthday, his 28th birthday, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. What a present for himself. And then afterwards, the baby coming one day later on the 21st, so early in the morning. So his birthday on the 20th and then the 21st.
And he made it to see the baby.
Made it in time.
We'll certainly never forget his son's birthday, which... Go on.
And well, I was going to say it's incredible to have that, you know, having two kids myself, knowing that you have that happening and then you have to play in a football game and to concentrate on that, knowing you kind of want to be somewhere else, but you know a lot of people are depending on you. And he rushed out right after the game. People tried to talk with him. Bam, he was out there. Had to,
The only thing better would be when the Browns clinch a division that he proposes to his girlfriend.
Ah, yes, that's right. It is his girlfriend, not his wife. Correct, yeah.
So, all right. All right, did you hear what they did in Palmer?
I did, but
all right,
did
Mayor
everyone else?
Tim Diedinger tweeted last night that if the Browns win, he will proclaim today Baker Mayfield Day. And he kept that promise, making the proclamation at Mario's Barbershop to help promote their hurricane relief charity.
Well, you're just going to see more and more of stuff like this if Baker keeps winning. Back in the 80s, Bernie had his own song. I mean, the Browns had like 30 songs. It was an incredible time for people that didn't get to experience. If we can ever get back to that, you're going to have stuff like this where it's orange and brown everywhere, songs everywhere. The town will be taken over like no one's seen before if they win and Baker can get them to the playoffs and they start winning in the playoffs.
I said to somebody who was born and raised in Cleveland that I couldn't believe that after all these losses and after all these disappointments that these people still stand behind their team rooting for them.
I'd be like,
I can't watch this anymore. Yeah.
Best fan base in the NFL.
Yep.
I mean, without question, I'll debate anyone on that. I do question, though, at times how you do stand by them. I mean, that's money and time into a product that has been terrible for a long time.
Yesterday wasn't too bad, but sitting outside in the pouring rain and the freezing cold to watch them lose, not fun.
No, it's a lot better when you win.
But they're good.
Yep. And if you're looking for more Browns action, check out our Monday edition of Donovan Live. The voice
we deserve, right?
Yes, we work hard.
That's right.
All right, so want to increase the value of your home?
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Well, Dave, I'm going to toss it over to him. He's
That's
going
what
to
we
speak
deserve.
with some people who have some answers.
Right, looking for some professional remodeling for your home. A great event coming up this weekend all over Northeast Ohio. It's the 3rd annual NARI Remodeled Homes Tour. To help us learn more about it, Dan Hurst, one of the owners of Hurst Design Build Remodeling, joins me. He has 2 homes on the tour, and Dan is also the vice president of the NARI Greater Cleveland Board of Directors. Great to see you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for taking the time for coming in. First of all, before we get into the tour, what is NARI for those that don't know?
So NARI stands for the National Association of the Remodeling Industry. So basically what NARI does is we're a remodeling resource for contractors and consumers.
And we'll get to where the locations are at, east side and west side. But if you do attend one of these homes this weekend, what can you expect on the tour?
Well, we have a lot of variety of projects on the tour. So kitchens and bathrooms and basements, different type of homes, different ages, different sizes. So there's a lot of variety. But a lot of these are really well done, like really nice remodeled homes with a lot going on in there. So there's a lot to see.
Why is this unique? Why would someone want to take their time to go do this?
Well, what's kind of neat about this is the actual remodeling professionals are in the home. So you can come to these homes and actually talk with them, learn a little bit about how some of the decisions were made, why the remodeling took place, what were the solutions that the professional came up with, the challenges that were there. So it's really kind of a unique experience.
It's incredible looking at the pictures and what you guys are able to do.
Yeah, it's really something. And I think the coolest thing is really when you get in a space, it's different than looking at pictures in a magazine.
True. Yeah, that's so true.
It's when you actually walk in, you see how the light is and you see the traffic patterns, and you can't replicate that any other way than being in the home.
Yeah, we did some remodeling in my house, and I feel that exact same way, the finished product. But this is a good way for people to come in and see, like you said, what could be in their house.
Right. Yeah, you can get inspiration, ideas, but one of the things, again, I say is just really meeting the professionals and talking to them is really priceless.
Okay, there's always the east side, west side battle. In this case, everyone comes together. You can go east side or west side.
Yeah.
What are the cities? Where can you go?
Oh, we've got homes there's 8 locations, Lakewood, Avon Lake, Westlake, Fairview Park, Olmsted Falls, Cleveland Heights, Shaker Heights, Menor. So yeah, there's a little bit for everybody.
Okay, $10. You can get this online. How can people get tickets?
You can buy them in advance at narihometour.com. Or you can buy them right at the door as well. So you don't have to buy them in advance. If you just show up at a home, you can purchase the tickets right at the door.
Okay, and the tour is open Saturday and Sunday from 10 until 5.
Yes.
And Sunday is from noon until 5.
Correct,
so 10 until 5 on Saturday, noon until 5 on Sunday.
Yep, that's right.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in. It's be a lot of fun for people to come and check that out. Dan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, we have more coming up here on Donovan Live after the break. What's new on the Northeast Ohio rails for folks who love classic trains? It's after this final timeout.
Here's what's coming up tonight on Channel 3, brought to you by the Nuremberg Paris Injury Lawyers.